Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're making another ornament, and if you've got a bunch of wine corks like we do and you don't know what to do with them, here is a project for you. We are making a grape cluster Christmas ornament, and I think it looks really cool if you have lots of different shades of red, and just gives it some variation. So I took some 20 gauge wire and I wrapped it around the top cork, and now I'm just making my cluster hot gluing. And so you just want to be careful. I use a high temp hot glue gun, so it's very hot, and you just want to be careful and not burn yourself or give yourself blisters. And don't worry about all those little hairs that you get. I will show you here in just a minute how to get rid of all those little hairs that come with hot gluing. So I saw this in a store in Louisville, Kentucky, D's Crafts, and I thought this was really cute. And like I said, I got a ton of corks and always looking for different things to, crafty things to make with my corks. So this is really cool. Now, one thing I did after I completed the video and after I took my last pictures, I decided to go back and spray it with frost shimmer spray, and that really just set it off and gave it a really pretty look. So, you know, if you do something similar to this, you might spray it with some frost spray, or, you know, whatever you use to give things a shimmer this time of year. I use a lot of frost shimmer spray this time of year. Matter of fact, I'm bummed up. Oh, here's how to get rid of those hairs of hot glue, is you hit it with your heat tool and they just kind of magically disappear. So that's a great little tip to get rid of those hairs. Okay, so now we're going to work on that hanger. I'm going to get out some more of my beads that I got from Beebeecraft. And I just love these Tibetan beads. They're so pretty. So I'm going to pick out some of these red ones. I thought they went with the grape cluster really well. And then some, I picked out a deer head Christmas charm to go on it. I thought that was really cute. And it was big. I needed something big because this thing is big. And then some spacer beads. And we will put this together. And I'm really having fun playing with these beads and coming up with different ideas and stuff, things to do with them. They're really cool. And it's really easy. It didn't take too long. Now here I you know, me being new to this, I wasn't quite sure how to put my little charm on there the best. And eventually I came up with the idea. I made a loop in my wire, and then I got a jump ring and I put the deer head on that little loop with a jump ring, so he kind of dangles more and hangs better. So I really liked that a lot. I'm sorry I'm a little out of frame right here. I will realize it here in a minute and move it down, but here's where I'm making that little loop that I'm going to eventually put the jump ring on to attach the deer head. I said, I am new at this, so I struggle at times, you know, trying to get it and you know, figure out exactly what I need to do. But I said, it just takes getting in there and doing it and a little bit of practice. And so far, like I said, I'm really liking the way everything's coming out. And I think eventually I will make a lot of these for my little store that will be in the winery. Maybe not quite this big, because not everybody has, you know, a big tree that can take an ornament this big. So it's like between 6 to 8 inches long, or with the topper it's even longer than that. So okay, here's where I get the jump ring out. And I should have went and got me another little set of pliers. The round pliers is a little hard to grab things like that and bend it open. You want to bend it open sideways. Don't bend it open out, because it doesn't want to go back together tight. You bend it open sideways and then you close it back. And that's how you get your jump rings and loops like that to stay tight, and you don't lose anything that way. And these little jump rings are kind of little. It takes a little bit of fiddling to get it on there and get it closed. But it comes together. And then in a minute we're going to play with some ink and make some leaves for the top. I have the Lawn Fawn stitched leaves die, and I pulled out this biggest one. It's probably the close to a grape leaf, but it's more of a maple leaf, but it's going to be a grape leaf for us today for sure. Okay, got that on there. Okay, so now we're going to play with our leaves. We're going to get out some YUPO paper, and we're going to get out alcohol inks in Meadow and Sublime, which is the one of the pearl ones, and we got out some gold too. So I just started with putting some alcohol blending solution on the paper, so things, will run and spread a little bit more easier. Oh, and that pearl, you have to shake it up really good, and so you get all the sparkle dispersed through out the color and everything. I did blow on it a little bit here and there, and it seriously does look like a hot mess, after you get done with it. But once you die cut it out, so pretty. And I really wanted to cover the whole paper because I wanted to just go ahead and make a whole bunch of leaves. I want to do stuff like this, I just make extra and, set them aside. Okay, so here it is all dry and everything, and you want to make sure that you let it dry fully, or else you run the risk of tearing things and smearing things and whatnot. So you want to make sure it dries fully, and I just wanted to use my little Sidekick, so I just cut it into strips with my guillotine cutter, and I'll just run it through my little Sidekick several times and cut out all these leaves. And there's one, and here's all of my little leaves cut out. So yeah, I thought they came out really good. So I'm just going to add some hot glue and stick them around my ornament hanger. This will kind of hide that wire on that one cork as well. And I just kind of tugged at it to kind of get them to stand up a little bit, get them a little bit of a curl. And I always try to do things in odd numbers, but 3 just really didn't look right on the top of this, so I just stayed with 2. So you have to let me know what you think about that, because I could always go back and add the 3rd one. But anyway, so here's a final look at my ornament and the topper. And that'll do it for this video. As always, I thank you for watching, and we will see you soon in the next video.